the TBWS Daily.
Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, October 24th, 2007. It's the TBWS Daily. I'm your host, Patrick Vogelpool. A couple items in the news today. MortgageDaily.com has just launched its Foreclosure Prevention Resource Center, so it's right there on the front page. Check it out. That's MortgageDaily.com. Michigan legislators are now considering mandatory background checks for all loan officers. And the U.S. Treasury is auctioning off 5-year notes tomorrow. If sales are good, bond prices go up, and then rates probably go down. Sales aren't so good, expect rates to possibly go up, so lock it tight, sleep at night. That's our great advice as always. And now, the man, the myth, the legend, he's awesome, and he's got a special guest, Frank Garay.
Thanks, Pat. That's right, we have a special guest today.
Special
guest. Okay, couple things. This is kind of really, really important, guys. Number one, it is Wednesday, and so what we normally tout doing on Wednesdays is, of course, working our
Realtor partners.
Correct. Okay. Now, here's the thing. When I was at Loan Toolbox, Business Plan 08 in Vegas, guess what? Heavy realtor. They were all pushing realtor down there, man. I mean, almost all the speakers saying realtor partners this, realtor partner that. So what does that tell you? It tells me that the industry leaders and the guys that are knocking out big volume right now are thinking realtor is going to be a main portion of our income coming into 08 and even right now. So it's heavy realtor right now, guys. Another thing I want to point out is that in our own company, right, all of the top producers in our company are also heavy realtor based. All of them. So, feel a theme going here real quick. Okay, Tim Kearns, our own Tim Kearns, I think he's going to do his first Tim talk today. I'm hoping he does. But he's got an important message, and he wanted me to kind of convey this out here, is that, we are at a pivotal moment in our industry right now. He feels it in his gut. This is the time to make things happen. We're talking about doing activities and making yourself visible. Now is the time. Now is the time to get highly visible, especially out in the real estate market. I've got Gary Isaacson on the phone. Are you with us, Gary?
I am, Frank. How are you doing?
We're doing well, thanks. You had a conversation with Tim just the other day, and why don't you tell us just real briefly, you've got about 10-15 seconds, what's going on?
Well, Frank, what I'm doing, and I've done it for a long time, but it seems to be starting to pay off now, is I've been going to the broker tours in the city that I'm in and the neighboring city, and so I've been in front of these realtors for, literally 5 or 6 years right now, and I've worked with some realtors, but what I'm finding is, some of the realtors that know me, and I may know them by sight, have been starting to come up to me asking about certain programs that I've been pushing. So I'm getting questions and leads from realtors who I've really never ever worked with before.
Got it. So in other words, what's going on here, guys, is he stayed visible, and guess what? Remember, the competition's leaving and what's left is the strong people, but guess what? It's thinning way out. So if you're out there and you're visible, all of a sudden these real estate partners, they're going to start talking to you. There's nobody else to go to. Thank you, Gary, for sharing that with us today.
Oh, you're welcome. Frank, can I throw in one more thing?
Go ahead, bud.
And I tell you, I think what sparked these questions from the realtors is I've been getting up for the last probably 3 or 4 months and telling them about 1 or 2 different programs that I can do. They're used to reading the newspapers and listening to everyone about everything that we cannot do anymore.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm getting up and I'm saying, I've got 100% financing, first-time home buyers, etc. And so I think that has been what sparked some of the questions coming back to me.
That's great stuff, Gary. Can't thank you enough for being on the show, man. Thanks.
You're welcome, Frank.
Have a good one. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, guys, so it's always the wrong time to quit in this business, right? But here's the deal. If you quit now after hanging in this long, it would just be irresponsible of you to do that. So go get visible. Here's the thought of the day. The field. Nobody's in the field anymore. Get back to basics. Get in the freaking field today, guys. Call on some realtor partners. You're going to win. You're going to take it all. You guys have a fabulous day. Think big.
Work small.